George Lucas articulately crafted the story of Star Wars from the ground up, shaping the childhood of millions of children around the world, including my own. It has become a societal phenomenon. I mean, how has something as simple as space wizards clashing glowy light sticks gripped so many people and had such an impact on their lives? How on earth has it stood the test of time and remained a cultural staple even today, all these years later? Star Wars went from a movie trilogy with just over 6 hours of watch time to an endless universe that you could devote yourself to for weeks and still not even scratch the surface. George Lucas's original story has led to the creation of endless amounts of Star Wars content, from animated TV shows such as The Clone Wars, The Bad Batch, Rebels, The Resistance. Hold on, who put that one here? Ew, no, not that one, we don't talk about that one. But onto better and brighter things, the live action shows such as Kenobi, Mandalorian Season 3 and Ahsoka, with Mandalorian itself becoming a cultural staple in modern society, and finally achieving the bridge between the older and younger Star Wars fans, something that Disney has pushed so hard for years, and failed many times. All of this began with the Skywalker saga, a 9-movie masterpiece. A 6-movie masterpiece written by George that on the surface is a cheesy action story with intense battles and flashy choreography, but at its core has a much deeper meaning.
I must go deeper, Wait.
The story begins on a warm twin-sunned desert planet where a young boy aspires for something much more than his simple life on Tatooine. A boy with big dreams that seem completely unrealistic and unachievable for someone as small and insignificant as him in the galaxy. George Lucas draws heavily from Joseph Campbell's concept of the hero's journey. The protagonist, usually a reluctant hero, embarks on an adventure, faces trials, gains wisdom, and returns transformed. Protagonists like this often feel relatable and engage viewers as they can connect with their protagonist. Another perfect example of this is Harry Potter. He starts as a regular young boy who feels like he doesn't fit in, even in his own family, and then goes on a heroic journey where he grows stronger as a person and a wizard, making friends and enemies along the way and ending his story by becoming one of the most powerful wizards and defeating the big bad enemy. These stories inspire bravery and hope in viewers, as they realise that they can do exactly what these characters have done. And no, I don't mean flying a magic stick or swing a laser sword around. What I mean is to achieve their dreams as unrealistic as they may seem. However, George leverages this technique to pass on a greater message through his stories. These heroic characters symbolise an individual's ability to stand up against adversity and come out the other side better for it. It emphasises the fact that as long as you never give up and keep pushing, you can achieve your dreams no matter how unrealistic they may seem, and no matter who or what is standing in your way. This isn't the only way that George emphasises this message, however. He also does it through the Rebel Alliance. The Rebel Alliance symbolizes the fight against oppression and tyranny through the form of the Galactic Empire, an infinitely powerful and evil organization that seems utterly unbeatable. The Alliance stands up against this powerful regime, embodying the idea that individuals can make a difference in the face of overwhelming odds. A constant theme throughout Star Wars is the idea of the Force and how human emotions play a role in its entire nature. The Force itself is divided into two sides. The light, representing positive emotions such as calmness and happiness, and the dark, the antithesis of the former, representing negative emotions such as anger and fear. Each side of the Force is represented by a quasi-religious group, the Jedi representing the light and the Sith representing the dark. These groups are constantly at war with one another throughout the story of Star Wars, as they have opposing views on how the galaxy should operate and how the Force should be used. The battle between light and dark is a constant theme throughout Star Wars, with neither one ever being able to truly defeat the other. The dichotomy between the light and the dark sides of the Force reflects the broader theme of duality in nature. It suggests that opposing forces are interconnected and that one cannot exist without the other, as shown by their inability to truly defeat one another. This shows that in life, both good and bad must exist for society to progress, and that both are inevitable. Therefore, an individual should not shut themselves off from the dark sides of life nor the light, but embrace them both as part of life and strike a balance. Since the very start of the Star Wars story in A Phantom Menace, there are constant mentions of the Chosen One, an individual that is destined to bring balance to the Force and save everyone. Basically, Space Jesus. No, not that Space Jesus. The identity of the Chosen One is still debated amongst Star Wars fans today, but I only see one true answer to this, and that is Anakin Skywalker. We are told from very early on that Anakin must be the Chosen One, as he is incredibly gifted and powerful in the Force, and that he will bring balance to it. However, we are soon brought to question this as he transforms into Darth Vader and aids in the destruction of the Jedi, plunging the galaxy into darkness, the very opposite of what we see as balance in the series. Then, Luke takes on the hero's role in the original trilogy, and it seems as though he will be the Chosen One that was prophesied to bring balance to the Force and defeat the evil Emperor who corrupted and defeated his father before him, until... Darth Vader, the Chosen One, turns his back on the Emperor and the dark side, sacrificing his power and ambition for his son and the galaxy, killing the Emperor and bringing balance to the Force as he was prophesied to. This moment in the story represents redemption and forgiveness. It shows that despite all of the cruel and evil things that Darth Vader has done, he can still find redemption and be forgiven. It shows that no matter how bad life may seem, no matter how much you may regret the things that you've done, how bad you see yourself to be, it's never too late. You can always reinvent yourself. Overall, the story of Star Wars isn't as simple as it first may seem. It's not just space wizards swinging glowy sticks, but instead a deep, meaningful piece of art that has been deliberately crafted to engage and shape the lives of the people that give it the time to do so. It is an expansive world that is hard not to get lost in, with the millions of hours of movies, shows, and books to plough through. I mean, today, we have just scratched the surface discussing some of the themes tackled in the main trilogy of movies. Well, the important ones anyway. But there is so much more that Star Wars has done for people around the world and will continue to do. Star Wars is truly genius. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching the video. It really means a lot, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. A lot of time and work went into this video, as not only have I been obviously creating it, but I've been self-teaching myself as I go along, as I'm new to this. This is my first attempt at making a video like this, and I would welcome any advice or support that you guys could offer. If you did enjoy, could you please make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, as it only takes a few seconds and really helps me out. But with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.